Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a great day today. So today's video is going to be a little bit of an experiment for me. So as you guys know, if you've seen the video, I got a whole new rig out for my YouTube setup. So I got a new microphone, a new camera, and obviously my laptop to help me edit. So that's what I'm figuring out how to use today, so bear with me a little bit. Hopefully everything's okay. But for today's video, I have saved this makeup for so long, and you guys don't even understand how hard it has been not to use this makeup. But for today's video, I have got a bag here filled with new makeup products to try that I got in the Black Friday sale. So I've had this for a while, and my face is going through some issues at the minute. I'm getting a lot of like hormonal spots and things at the minute, so yeah, definitely need to put a little bit of makeup on my face to make myself feel a bit better. But yeah, I guess we should just get straight on into the video. So in this bag here, I have all of my new makeup products to try. I think I've pretty much got a full face. There might be a few things I need to add in, but I'm thinking I've got a full face. So I, for starters, got these sample beauty brushes, and I'm pretty sure there's enough in here to do a full face. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and use this to do a full face. But other than that, I've pretty much got a full face of makeup products here. So I suppose I should just start doing my makeup. So the first product I have to try is the NYX Honey Do Me Up Primer. I need to sneeze. Oh no, do you know you're about to have a really good sneeze and then the sneeze just never comes? That's just happened to me there. So I have wanted to try this primer for a long time. A lot of beauty gurus or like just YouTubers I watch in general really like this primer. So I thought I would give it a go today. Also, I made an effort with my hair and I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think it's going to get in the way a lot. But yeah, I actually made an effort for you guys for once. But let's just tuck these little curly whirlies behind my teeny tiny little ears and let's apply this. So I'm just kind of going to use the viewfinder to see what I'm doing for starters. Might not be the best idea. I should also probably zoom you guys in a little bit, but it comes with this like spatula thing, and it's actually got like little gold flakes in it. I didn't know that actually, but yeah, I'm just going to take this spatula and I'm gonna pop this on my face. Oh my god, that is so gloopy. I just felt it like drop onto my face. I've already done my skincare, by the way. Oh, this smells nice. It smells like really fresh. So I have no idea if that's actually gonna be enough product, but hopefully it is. It feels really hydrating, first of all. It feels really smooth as well, actually. The little gold flakes that are in it, you don't see them when it's actually on your skin, and I'm very pale, so I assume I would be able to see them. Just need a little bit more on my neck. God, it's so gloopy. Like, I'm kind of being really messy with it and getting it everywhere. But so far so good with that primer. It feels actually a little bit tacky. It feels really hydrating, and my skin feels really smooth actually. It feels really nice. I don't know what it claims to do, but obviously the name is Honey Do Me Up, so I assume it's supposed to be more of like a dewy primer. My skin definitely feels more dewy and honestly hydrated. It feels really nice. So the next part of my makeup routine is brows, and I brought a new brow powder to try because I'm obsessed with soap brows at the minute, and I like to use soap brows with powder products. But the brow powder that I brought is the BH Cosmetics Brow Duo brow powder. I could not remember what I was saying then, and I got the shade Warm Brown, and this is what it looks like. Very warm and honestly quite dark, but I do like to draw my eyebrows on quite dark, but that warm shade looks like it would fit my hair kind of perfectly. So I'll mostly use that and then just add in a few strokes of the darker shade. But I'm just very quickly gonna run some soap through my brows and then I shall be back. So I have one eyebrow all nice and soapy now. So obviously I'm going to be comparing this to my, I think it's a Barry M brow palette I have, because it's literally the only other brow powder palette I own. That's why I wanted some new powder ones. So I've got my new little brush here. It's really, really thin and a little bit more flimsy than I'd like. I prefer my brow brushes quite firm so I can get them like nice brow strokes, you know. So I'm going to start off with the darkest of the two shades here, and I'm just going to run that through the tail of my brow. Hey, do you know what? That shade is probably the perfect shade to match my actual brow hairs. Okay, do you know what? I've kind of changed my mind on this brush a little bit. It's actually quite nice. Like, I still think I'd prefer it to be a little bit more firm, just for like precise brow strokes, really. That's kind of it. But it's actually applying this brow product really nicely, and it's definitely, the brow product itself is definitely more pigmented than the Barry M1 that I use, but that might just be because it's so dark that I'm noticing that. Honestly, I don't know why I try and do my brows on camera, because I suck at it. I can hear Aurora playing downstairs and I'm wondering whether the mic is picking it up. She's been talking into the mic today, like playing around with it, but I don't want her to play around with it too much just because I don't want her to think it's a toy. But yeah, she's been having fun with it with me whilst I try to learn what to do with it. I'm just going to move on to the warmer side now, so the lighter shade. I'm just going to flick that up through the front of my brows. Do you know what? I really actually I'm liking the way my brow is looking right now. I mean, I've got to clean it up because I always do my brows quite messy, but I don't know whether it's the brush or the brow product itself. It's like applying like really nicely, like it looks a lot more natural than the other brow powder that I have, and I'm actually looking like they're just like little fake hairs. Obviously I know they're fake, but like somebody just like walking by wouldn't particularly know they were fake. I mean, obviously it's obvious I've got my eyebrows drawn on, but not to any extreme. Also, why every time do I film someone is doing something outside? I'm hoping that the mic's not picking that up, because I got the blue Yeti mic. If you've not seen my what I got for Christmas video, I'll leave it linked down below if you're interested in watching, but I know a lot of people actually don't like watching those videos. But that is one brow done, quite messily, I'm not gonna lie, but so far I'm really liking the brow product. I'm just quickly gonna jump off camera, do the other brow just to save a bit of time and you know, make my life a bit easier whilst editing. But that was so easy and so quick to do. Hopefully the other brow is the same, but when I come back I'll let you know my like full opinions on it. But so far so good. That brow powder like little duo thing is actually really good. I used way too much of the dark one because I usually like my brows quite dark, but to be honest it hasn't gone on as dark as what it looks like it should go on. But I actually really like that in this case because I feel like it matches with my hair quite nicely. So yeah, I'm actually really happy with my brows. I mean, they're definitely not twins today. They're definitely more on the sisters, maybe even cousins side of things, but we're not going to talk about that. I really like the powder. I've hardly even used any of it. I've hardly made like a scratch on the surface, so you really don't need a lot. And yeah, it applied really nicely. It made like easy brow strokes, which is really nice. And yeah, definitely going to be using this more often. I really like it. Oh, and also, seeing as I'm using new brushes as well, this brush for my brows, really like it, so I will probably be using this a lot more as well. It did my eyebrows beautifully, to be honest. So yeah, really happy with this, really happy with the brush, really happy with my brows. Now that that primer's been like sat on my skin for a little bit, it actually feels really tacky, so really nice. Can't wait to see how my foundation applies over top of it. So let's move on to foundation. Hello everyone, so I'm back and clearly looking a little bit crazy. So I actually changed my mind because I forgot that I'm trying new eyeshadows today, so I'm gonna do that instead of the foundation. So the eyeshadow palette that I'm gonna be using today is the Beauty Bay 42 colour palette, the Bright palette. So I got this for Christmas actually. And honestly guys, if I just move this out of the way, this palette, oh, Look at it, it's beautiful. So yeah, I'm going to use this palette now. I think I'm mostly just going to be sticking to this row here, the blue shades, to kind of go with my jumper. So yeah, this should be fun. So I'm going to start off by using this brush. I have no idea what this brush is called because they have like no names or anything on them, but it's like an angled flat kind of eyeshadow brush. I've never seen a brush like this before, so I'm excited to use it, so I thought I would use it today. And the shade that I'm going to go in with is going to be Paradise. And I think I'm not going to do anything too crazy. I think I'm just going to pop that all over my lid, to be honest. I think that's what I'm going to do. Ooh, there's a film over this. Do we want to share this experience together? So satisfying. So I am taking this on a wet base. It's just concealer that I've got down. I'm just going to start by just popping this on my lid. Wow. That is beautiful. That just went on so easy as well. Okay, so I feel like that actually looks quite cute. So I'm just going to basically do the same on the other eye. Okay, so I've just finished doing this eye and then I just realised that I haven't been recording my audio. Honestly, it's going to take a minute for me to get used to using a mic as well as a camera. One thing I have noticed with this palette that I didn't notice with my other Beauty Bay palettes is that the eyeshadow is very powdery in the pan. So like when I'm dipping my brush in, there's a lot of I can't remember what it's actually called now, but there's like a lot of kickback in the pan. So I never noticed that with the other palettes, so I don't know why it's doing it with this one, but it personally doesn't bother me. Hopefully I can tidy this wing up a little bit so it matches a bit better. Yeah, hopefully I can sort this wing out because obviously they don't match, but that is honestly the bane of my existence when doing eyeshadow. I can never get both eyes to match. I think I'm going to keep it mostly blue, so I'm just going to go in with the shade Daydream, which is the first matte in that row. It's a little bit more of a greeny blue, but hopefully it will just help to kind of lighten up the edges a little bit. So I'm just going to use this super teeny tiny little brush, and yeah, like I said, I'm just going to go in with that shade Daydream. And this seems a little less powdery, but then again, it could have just been the brush, truthfully. Ooh. So those two shades blended into each other really nicely. It just looks like a really effortless kind of blend. And like, honestly, I'm no beauty guru, so the fact that it's doing all the work for me, I'm liking it. Ooh, I like it. This palette as well has a very big mirror in it. I could very easily do a full face in this mirror. Easily, like effortlessly. I could do my hair in this mirror. It's that big. Yeah, like I honestly don't even know how well that is picking up on camera, but the shades are just blending into each other easy. This could easily as well be a very good everyday palette because it genuinely has everything. So obviously this row here is like all like neutrals you can use, and then obviously you've got any colour that you want along with shimmers as well. So this could easily be the one palette in your collection that you need. So I'm definitely going to be getting a lot of use out of this, and you'll probably see it in a lot of videos. Okay, do you know what? They're not completely even, but I think once I clean them up, they're going to look a lot better. But they blended into each other so so easily. So yeah, I'm just going to clean up the wings and then I will be back to use the foundation. So now I'm just going to go in with foundation, and the foundation I'm going to be using is the Ex1 Invisiwear foundation. I've wanted to try this foundation for a long time, and yeah, finally I've got my hands on it. So hopefully my hair will stay out of the way. Oh, actually, I need to have a quick sip of this. Oh, that is a good cup of tea. Okay, so it comes with a pump. The packaging feels honestly quite cheap, I'm not gonna lie. I can't actually remember how much this foundation was, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too expensive. Okay, so I have no idea how much I'm going to need, but I believe that was like 3 pumps. But the pumps seem like kind of small, and I think this is actually probably going to be too dark for me. It was the second shade, I'm pretty sure, although that has kind of just blended into my skin quite nicely, but it's not really giving any coverage, but that could be because I'm using a sponge. Okay, so immediate impressions is it blends out really nicely and really fast with a sponge. It doesn't look cakey in the mirror at all. Okay, doing around these little hairs is definitely going to be difficult. So I might have to read the claims of this foundation because I'm not sure what it claims to do, but I would say it's like a medium coverage foundation. It probably is buildable. I'm just gonna run a little bit of this down my neck just so there's not like a line of foundation, because I do, well, it looked really dark when I first put it on, but now I feel like it's probably quite a good match for me, to be honest. I'm just gonna put some more on my sponge and just kind of go over areas where I feel like I need a bit more coverage. Also, these bits in my hair looked so cute when I first did it, but now I'm just kind of over it, like they're getting in my way. Okay, so yeah, I would definitely say it's buildable. So that was like one kind of full pump that I applied directly onto the sponge, and obviously kind of distributed it like half and half on my face, because I have got a fair few pimples at the minute. But yeah, after I have just blended that pump out, I would definitely say that it is buildable, because I definitely saw more coverage there. I'm seeing a lot less of the red from my pimples peeking through. So yeah, I would say like it's a medium, like a high medium coverage, and like buildable. Yeah, I like that. The only thing is I'm noticing quite a lot of texture around here. It's like clinging to God knows what down here. I don't know what that is. But yeah, it's definitely clinging to something around there. But hopefully when I put powder on top, it will be fine. So there's my foundation done. I really actually quite like it. It's not like fully matte, but it's not dewy either. It's like a nice in-between, which I like. But yeah, so far so good. I am liking the foundation. I don't have a new concealer to try, so I'm going to jump off camera, just do my concealer, and then I'll be back to powder. So be back when I'm looking probably a little bit crazy with the concealer under my eyes. I have been sat here speaking to myself for about 5 minutes and I wasn't recording my audio again, and now someone is ringing me. Honestly, leave me alone whilst I record. Okay, so my concealer is done, and before I start to crease like a crazy woman, the powder that I decided to try is the BH Studio Pro powder. It's a matte finish pressed powder in the shade 215. It has a little mirror, but it's just a very pale powder. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use this. I need to find a good brush because I need to do my under eyes as well before I start really badly creasing. I'm going to use this brush because I think I'll be able to get under my eyes with this anyway. So let's go ahead and pick some of this powder up. So because it's so pale, I can't actually see how much is on the brush, but I feel like this brush is just not small enough to get under my eye area. Just gonna pinch it like this and try and get in there that way, and hopefully that does the trick. Okay, so guys, just to quickly catch you up to speed. So the camera died. So as the camera died, I was just setting my face, and I used the BH Studio Pro powder. I didn't notice that the camera was actually dying. I wish I had seen. So the powder is actually really, really nice. It really helped to kind of just make my face look quite smooth and also add a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Coverage where I needed it. I put it on with this like a fluffy powder brush, but I did also just stick my sponge in here as well and just kind of pat some of the powder on, because I felt like it didn't really feel like it was setting my foundation too great. So I did that, and then it was like perfect. Like, it looked really, really nice, and it just kind of blurred my face, sort of. I don't even know how to explain it. I really, really like it, and I definitely will be using it again. I do feel like it applied a lot better with the sponge though. So I also applied my bronzer and did like my underneath of my eyes using the same shades, but the bronzer that I used is just one that I have in my collection because I didn't actually have a new bronzer to try. So whilst the camera charged up a little bit, I decided to do that. So now you're all up to speed. I'm really sorry. I'm just not used to filming with cameras and stuff. Like, I should have charged it. That's my bad. So yeah, all a learning curve, but let's move on to blusher. So the blusher that I'm going to use is the Ex1 blusher in Pretty in Peach. Hopefully the ring light didn't blind you coming off of this, but it's such a pretty peach colour and I've been dying to use this, so get this on my face. So let's find the perfect brush. I'm going to use this brush, I think. Sorry if that was really loud down the microphone, I just didn't think. Yeah, I'm going to use this brush. It seems kind of firm, so I might switch it up like midway through, but hopefully it just doesn't cake it on too much. No, do you know what? No, it's too firm. I'm so undecided. I'm going to go in with this brush instead. It's quite big, but it's very fluffy. So yeah, I'm just going to try and use this, but I'm probably going to get it all over my face. So I have no idea how pigmented this is. I've not watched any kind of reviews or anything. So let's just see how we go. Okay, so that does seem like fairly pigmented, to be honest. It does have like it does have like little shimmer particles in it. I'm not noticing that actually on my skin. However, I am noticing that the blusher is definitely like, it doesn't look completely matte. It doesn't look like a shimmery either, but you can kind of tell that it's not completely matte, which I actually quite like. This brush is just a little bit too big for my cheeks for blusher, to be honest. Yeah, so like where I've applied that, you probably can't see because of my ring light, but where I've applied the blusher, it definitely looks like my forehead is a bit more like dewy looking. Oh, I actually quite like this blusher, you know. I do feel like it is quite pigmented and probably would be very easy to go overboard with, but it's also not too pigmented where like there's no going back once you put it on. So I feel like it's that perfect in between. Okay, and I'm officially going too far with the blush as always, so time to put the brush down, Lana. Okay, that's actually cute. I definitely went a little bit ham with the blush, but let's be honest, when do I not? I really like this blusher. Such a lovely shade, applied really, really nicely, was obviously really easy to blend out. If I had a smaller brush, I definitely think I would have liked it a bit more, but obviously that's not the blusher's fault. However, the brush also did a nice job as well. It was nice and quick and easy. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly pat over that with my foundation sponge, because I always do that. I just feel like it blends the blusher into my skin a bit better. Next up, I've got a highlighter, and the highlighter that I'm going to be trying today, if I could actually get it out of the box, is the Ofra and Samantha March highlighter in Start Inspired, and this is what it looks like. Holding it to the side so that you guys could kind of see what it actually looks like, because my ring light is kind of washing it out. Going to go in with this brush here, which I was going to use for my eyeshadow, but I kept it because I thought it would be the perfect highlight brush. Now, I do think this highlighter is going to be a little bit too dark for me. I was going to mix the shades together. I still might actually, I don't know. Oh, we've got another seal thing. I love doing that. I think I'm just going to go in with the whiter shade, but I do think this is going to be too dark for me. I hope it's not, but I have a really bad feeling that it will be. Oh damn, that's intense on this brush. Let me try and disperse that out a little bit. Oh, I love Ofra highlighters. I'm trying to look forward to see if there's a cast, and I'm not sure whether there is. I'm hoping you guys can see that. I think on the tops of my forehead, I'm gonna go in with the pink. Oh my god, that was a lot. Oh dear, that was a lot. And I think there's a bit of a cast on my forehead, although I can't tell because the ring light is like beaming on me. But do you know what? I could probably get away with that, you know? Probably. And then I think down my nose, I'll use the pink in this bit of my nose. I don't highlight all the way down my nose anymore. I just do this bit. Like so. And then I'm going to go in with the more white shade on the tip of my nose. Kind of like that. Just kind of go over everything. Ofra highlighters are just so intense. It's insane. I have got a little bit of lip gloss on, but I think I'm just going to do a mixture of the two on my lips. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for highlighter. I really, really like that highlighter. I'm hoping you guys can see that glow there. Really, really nice. Definitely going to use it again. And I think I actually get away with it with my natural skin tone, and that's better than what I thought I was going to get away with. So now that my highlighter is all on, I'm now going to go in with my setting spray. And the setting spray that I'm going to be trying today, I'm so excited about, is the Fenty Beauty What It Do setting spray. So everyone has been going on about this spray. Apparently the mister is insane. Like, it's just so fine. So can't wait to give this a go. Oh, wow. Okay. I could literally do that all day. You can kind of like angle exactly where you want the spray to go. That is insane. I love that. And it smells quite nice too, actually. I can't quite pinpoint what it actually smells like, but it actually smells really, really nice. And I don't know if it's added any dew to my skin because I'm looking quite dewy because of how much highlight is on my skin right now. But yeah, I like it. I really like it, actually. And it almost doesn't feel like anything's actually going on your skin. Like, it's that fine. Really, really like that. Can't wait to try this a little bit more. Okay, so now that that has all kind of set into my skin, I'm going to move on to lip products, which I'm hoping are not going to be too dark, because obviously the eyes are kind of what I want to be the start of the show. So I have got the lip liner and matte lipstick from So Sue by Suzanne Jackson in the shades Birthday Suit. I'm hoping it's just going to be like a really nice pale nude. Oh yeah, that looks like quite a nice shade actually. So just your standard kind of lip liner, but hopefully it's nice and creamy. So I'm just going to outline my lips with this. That actually applied really nicely. So that's the lip liner on. You probably can't even tell. It's pretty much like a my lip shade but better. But it applied really nicely. The lip liner is quite firm, which I actually quite like because it was easy to kind of put the lip liner where I wanted it. I always have to overline this lip a little bit as well, and you kind of can't even tell that I've done that. So a massive fan of this. A lip liner was really easy to apply to my lips, and it's not uncomfortable either. And I've barely used any of the actual product out of the what's it called, the like pencil. So yeah, it is though, it looks like a brown, but it's kind of got a pink shift to it, which I kind of wasn't expecting. Maybe the lipstick will make it look a little bit more brown, but even if not, I'm actually quite a big fan of the shade. So then this is the lipstick, which I actually really, really like the packaging for. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's got like a kind of diamond like groove effect on it. It's really nice. And obviously this is the lipstick shade. So very nice. I'm just going to apply that now to my lips. I'm hoping it's not going to be too dry because it is a matte lipstick. Oh my god. Oh, this smells like vanilla, sort of. Like, it just smells kind of like cake, to be honest. Okay, so this lipstick, although it's matte, is super creamy. Very comfortable. I'm not sure whether that's because I had like a little bit of lip gloss left over on my lips, but it was very comfortable and very easy to glide on. Obviously the lip liner and the lipstick were the same colour, so obviously they were going to go well together. But very nice lipstick. I'm assuming that's going to dry down matte because it says it's matte, but on my lips right now it's very creamy. I can't feel it at all. It's very comfortable, but I'll see whether it dries down at all. So just whilst that dries down a bit, I've got a mascara to try. So this is the KVD Vegan Beauty Go Big or Go Home mascara. So this is a volumizing mascara. I got this out of my Glossy Box advent calendar, so I thought I would throw it in here and give it a go. So it's just like a little sample size of it, which I'm actually kind of glad of because I've got so many mascaras that need to be used up that I kind of don't need another full mascara to try and use up. Whoa. So that's what the wand looks like. Quite big, to be honest. That's kind of scary. But I'm just going to apply this to give my lips a bit of a time to dry. I'm not going to curl them at all. I quite like that actually. So far it's not too clumpy. So that's like 2 coats of the mascara and I'm getting a lot of volume. I'm not getting a ton of length, but it's not a lengthening mascara, so that's kind of not its main purpose. And to be honest, I'm not that bothered about length. I'm more bothered about the volume. And I think if I was to curl my lashes as well, this would look insane. I don't want to go too insane with the mascara because I really don't want to cover up any of my eyeshadow. And I was tempted to put lashes on because I took the wings so far out, but I actually don't think I want to. I kind of like that the eyeshadow is like so intense you can kind of see everything. I feel like if I was to put lashes on, I'd kind of lose that. So yeah, I'm not gonna put any lashes on today. Also, I've got like literally nowhere to go, so I'm just getting glam to sit at home, to be honest. So that's like 3 coats of mascara and I kind of don't want to make it any more clumpy than that, so I'm just going to do my lower lashes now. I think I'm going to have to actually pick up a full size of that mascara because I absolutely love it. My eyelashes are like really like lengthened, really volumized, sorry, and they look really nice, so I'm really happy with that. Honestly, the amount of times I've started recording and not pressed for my audio to carry on. Yeah, hopefully I've got audio throughout the whole of this video. I know there's a little bit where like I had a bit of a mishap, but hopefully I can sort that out. But pretty much all of my makeup is done now. All I need to do is apply lip gloss. So the lip gloss that I'm going to be applying is the Fenty Beauty lip gloss. It is the Gloss Bomb in Diamond Milk, so the white kind of shimmer gloss. I'm hoping it's not like too shimmery on the lips. Just before I do though, this lipstick is supposed to be a matte lipstick and I would definitely say that this is more of a satin lipstick. I'm not mad at it because it's super comfortable and yeah, it looks really nice. It's a beautiful colour. But I'm not sure if it's actually matte just because I actually had a gloss on like underneath and I probably should have just wiped it off. That's my own fault. But I usually like to leave it on like to hydrate my lips basically. So yeah, it's definitely not like completely matte. I would say it's more satin. So I will definitely try it out again when I've not got lip gloss on underneath. But I'm going to apply this one now. Oh, This smells really nice as well. So let's apply this one. Okay, so that doe foot is actually really nice of getting like product on your lips really quickly and easily. The lip gloss felt quite thick when I first put it on my lips, but now I can't really feel it. And it's not really sticky or stringy at all. I just feel like maybe I put a little bit too much on, but it's really comfortable. It smells really nice. I can smell it even now that it's on my lips. So if that's gonna bother you, you can smell it. But I really like it. It smells really nice to me and doesn't bother me. But my lips look super glossy now, so really like that. Also, there's kind of like shimmer particles in the gloss, but on my lips you can't actually see the glitter, which I actually like because I don't really like glittery glosses. That gloss is really nice and super comfortable. Like I said, it does feel a little bit thick on my lips at the moment, but I feel like that's because I applied a little bit too much. But it feels super nice and comfortable on my lips, so no problems there. But yeah, this is pretty much the end result. This is the end of my makeup, and I'm really happy with how everything turned out. I do kind of feel like maybe I should have put a pair of lashes on, I'm not gonna lie, but now that my hair is like down, can you see like how them eyebrows match my hair like pretty much perfectly? Thank you very much, I really appreciate that. I will definitely be using that brow product a lot. You will see that in a lot of my videos, I guarantee it. Loved the eyeshadow palette. The eyeshadow palette was insane. I'm sorry, but it just was. Yeah, this is the end result. I really hope that you guys like it. I also love my hair like this. I'm going to be doing it all the time. These little bits got in my way like whilst I was doing my makeup, but it's fine. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like because that really helps me out. And don't forget to leave a comment as well of what your favourite makeup product was. Let me know if you have any of these products, anything that you want me to try again in another video, because obviously the more I use the products, the more I'm going to know if I like them. Let me know what your favourite product was. Mine, probably the eyeshadow palette. I was so impressed with the eyeshadow palette. Oh, and this setting spray. Really like this setting spray. So those two were probably my favorite things, so let me know what yours was. If you enjoyed this video and want to see a little bit more from me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you get notified when I'm uploading videos, because a lot of you guys are not actually subscribed but you watch my content. I think it's like something like 53% of you guys, I think, when I last checked, are not subscribed. So if you're gonna watch my videos anyway, you might as well hit that subscribe button so you never miss any of my videos. Sorry, this one was a little bit of a messy one today. Obviously, I'm just getting used to all of my stuff, but hopefully you don't mind. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling because I do that a lot. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye.